this video is going to be sponsored by Oupes. I hope I pronounced that right. It's a solar power generator that actually has the solar panels with it, and I'll show a little bit of that here in just a second once we get this video started. I'll film all that at the house and break it down to you, but from here, Oupes reached out to us here a couple weeks ago and asked if we'd be interested in reviewing their product. As many of y'all know, we have a 600 watt solar power system that we've been using for the last couple months. But once we get out to the property, you use it for 3 or 4 hours, it goes dead. We have no way to charge it out there. We don't have electricity. So I told them the situation that we had, and they told us that they would send us 1100 watt, and then they would also send 2 solar panels. So I was like, sure, I'll go ahead and review it. And we hooked a lot of stuff up to it over the last couple of days, and just to see how much it would pull. It does pull way more than the 600 watt, obviously, because it's 1100. But anyways, here in a second, I'm going to break this down, which this unit weighs 24 pounds. If it's completely dead, it would actually take right at 6 hours to completely charge it. So like I say, here in a second, I'm fixing to break it down. I'm going to hook some things up, and then we'll take it outside and hook the solar panels up. And then after that, I hope y'all enjoy the hunt with the kids. Okay, so it's 100% charged. Right now, it'll take 99 hours before it actually goes dead. Starting here at the top, number 1 is going to be the AC output port. Down here is going to be the AC output button. Moving over to your main power switch. Back up here to the top is going to be your DC 12 volt car ignition input port. Underneath here is going to be you're going to have 2 DC 12 volt 5521 output ports. Down below those, you're going to have 2 USB-C PD output ports. Moving down here is going to have 2 USB-A output ports. Below this is going to be your your DC output button. Moving on over here to number 9, the actual charging port to actually charge it up. Moving up here to number 10 is going to be your LCD screen. And number 11 is going to be on the back, is going to be the button for your lamp, which it's going to have 3 settings. It's going to have brighter, and then you're going to have your strobe. If you was in distress or something, you could push that and it would flash, and that would last for 99 hours. So anyways, so I've kind of walked through all that. I'm going to go ahead and plug some things up, and we'll just kind of watch the voltage, how long it will actually charge, and go from there. You know, we got to have our GoPro batteries. Everybody knows that's what I use, is GoPro to do all. So once you plug it in, it's not charging, so you have to push your on button, then it's going to start charging. As you see, all the lights come on. So that's actually pulling in between 7 and 8 volts. What it's saying here is that it will actually charge this for 87 hours. 87, 88, goes back and forth. So we're going to go ahead and set that to the side. We've got a, this is a buffing wheel, or it's got, you can use sanding. We're just going to plug it up and see how much it will actually pull. Turn it on. So you see how many hours that it's actually dropped. So for 33 hours I can actually run this and that. So we'll turn it on here briefly. So you see that the numbers are going up, which I'm not no electrician or anything, but it's pulling 253 watts. So we'll go ahead and turn that off, and let's get us something else to plug up real quick. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in. We'll see what it pulls down to. It gives us about 28 hours left, and between both of those is still pulling 7. Oh, I turned it off. So it's still pulling right about 7 watts, 6 to 7 watts, run 28 hours. Let's see what else we have here. We've got one of the electric fan that we can plug in here. There we go. So that's gonna, oh wow, check that thing out. That's pretty cool right there, guys. Did not realize that. I will definitely have to find me one of those, fans. That's pretty a clock. So it's that's about the right time, 12:30. So anyways, it pulled it up to about 10 watts. So let's see what else we can find to hook up to it. Go over here on this side and turn it on and see what it pulls. There it is. All right, guys, so I've got just about everything I could hook up to it right now. I don't have any of the USB-C adapters or whatever. I'd find something to hook it up with that. Right now, if we was to want to run everything that we got going right now, that's going to run for 3 hours. It's going to run for 3 hours. And here's the deal, even if you're running all this, you can actually have your solar panels set up as well. So it's going to charge as you're running your stuff. So hopefully it keeps everything charged. But I'm going to go ahead and unhook all this, and then we'll move this outside and set up the solar panels. So as always, I'll leave a link down in the description box where you can actually pick these up. This is a package deal. If you go to their website, and like I said, I'll leave a link down below so you can go check it out. This is definitely going to be a benefit and a plus for us at our new property, especially with everything going on out there right now without electricity. Hopefully we get electricity here in a couple months. But anyways, all right, so I've got the first one set up. I'm going to go ahead and set this one up. That way you can actually see what it looks like when you open it up. But before we do that, please watch these few clips of my youngest son going on his first hunt ever. It was quite interesting. Just listen to the words he says, and you'll get a kick out of it. Leave a comment down below what you think, or if you can actually remember the first time you went hunting. So hope you enjoy. Look who we got with us today. He's in his camo, and today we are going to be taking him hunting this evening. It's right about 4 o'clock.
And I got a jacket too.
Yeah, you got a camo jacket. So Kayson has been wanting to go hunting for a good while. He has not got to go hunting yet, just because we've been going in the mornings, and Kayson has a hard time getting up in the morning, and you know, we're out there several hours during the dark. So we're filming this as we're on the way out there, just because we're running a little bit behind. So when we get out there, we'll film just a little bit on the way to the stand, and then after that, hopefully Kayson can get him a deer. That's what we're hoping for. Today's the first day of vacation, and we don't go back to the work till the 26th, and we're super excited about it. Kayson?
I want to get a cow. I want a cow. Ride on a cow.
You want to ride a cow?
Yeah.
Well, we ain't gonna ride no cow. We're going deer hunting.
And I saw some cows on.
What kind of deer do you want to get today? You want a doe or a buck?
I want a buck and a hee-haw.
A buck and a hee-haw?
Yeah.
Woo-wee, you wanting all kinds of good stuff, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get out here and hopefully get set in the woods before anything gets out there. We will see.
I think one out there already.
Yeah. Hopefully not. We need to get set up first. Okay, guys, we just got out of the unit. All right, guys, we just got out of the car. We're getting ready to walk out here. So this is Kayson's first time. Kayson, copy. All right. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. I hope you enjoyed that clip. Absolutely, we've been doing a lot of hunting, and I absolutely love spending all that time out there with the kids. I've got Addison out there once. Hopefully she'll go back. Braylee's not old enough, but anyways, let's go ahead and open this up and show you how to hook it up. So when you open it up, these little orange deals here, this is what's going to actually tilt it so you can point it into towards the sun. The sun is super bright, so I'm going to open this up. It's got plastic on it, and I took that off already. Pull it back. It's got 3 of them. I'm not the best fan of white, but I get the job done. So now that you actually got that open, lift this up. It's got a zipper here. Inside is going to be your actual connection. Go ahead and pull that out. And this is where this comes in play here. You can hook both of them up. And then you plug it into the input. And now we're charging. Since the whole time we've been out here, we've lost 2%. Like I say, is I'll leave a lot of the information on the specs and stuff. I'll post a picture or something with all the specs so you can actually pause it and read. Like I say, I'm not the best fan of white, but I do enough to get by. So anyways, like I say, I'm going to leave a link down below. Please go check it out. If you're looking for something like this, this is definitely going to be beneficial if you're going to be off-grid or if you're going camping or whatever the situation is. You know, power is very important, especially nowadays with all the cell phones and iPads. And telling you, it's always good to have one of these with you when you go to large events. That way you can keep your kids' iPads and stuff charged. But anyways, like I say, I'm going to leave a link down below. Go check it out. If you do click on it, if you do decide to order one, we do get a small percentage out of it. Nothing extra you pay. It's just what the company pays us for making the video. So definitely we encourage you, if you're looking for one, definitely reach out to Oupes and see what you think about them. If you have one of these, please leave a comment down below on what your thoughts are. Like I say, so far everything's good with us. Haven't found any flaws yet, but we're going to continue. As y'all know, you'll probably see this in many videos to come. So I hope you enjoyed the rest of this video. Leighton this morning, this hunt you're fixing to see, he actually gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning with me. We go out to the woods. We hunt all day, go home. He goes back to school, and then after school, I pick him up and we go back out to the woods, and you can watch the rest to see what happens. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to go give it a shot again today. Feels like the wind's out of the west, which is going to be perfect because the deer, they come from the west. Alright guys, me and Leighton here on another hunt. We got out here right about 4:20. It's daylight now. Nothing came in, but right before we got here about 3 o'clock, there was a huge buck that come through here. I'll leave it, put a picture of him up here. I don't know, it just seems like the deer, or it's hard to get them to come in daytime. We've put so much Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up. No deer, no nothing, just squirrels, and we seen that one this morning, but it wasn't daylight. It's too dark to take a look at him. Pew season is going to open up here in just a few days, so we'll see what happens, but that really don't matter if we can't get the deer to come in. So hopefully, if I may have to, I don't know. Anyways, this video will have several clippings in it of taking all the kids hunting and all that good stuff. So this video is going to be sponsored by Oupes. I hope I pronounced that right. It's a solar power generator that actually has the solar panels with it, and I'll show a little bit of that here in just a second once we get this video started. I'll film all that at the house and break it down to you, but from here we're going to go ahead and get into the woods before the deer find us, or before the deer see us, or we're going to try to get in the woods before, yeah, we're just getting in the woods. Did we already walk this way? We should have some blood on your pants or something. That's the only thing about the... May have to come back and try to find her tomorrow, but they ain't gonna be no good because it's not that cold outside. We'll have to get some different. It must not got one in the heart. Is this blood? Oh, yeah, it is. Wait, don't walk up on it.
Never tell when it's open now. Looks like he's stiff.
It'll be dough.
What?
It'll be dough.
He's stiff.
No, there's loose. Oh. Well, what's it feel? Let's see. What's it feel like to get the first deer on our property?
And the first deer with the crossbow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Probably would have two of them right now, but missed the first one.
Yeah, so Leighton got him a little doe, which that's good. Which we're satisfied with that. We wanted him get one underneath his belt, so unfortunately we've been looking for this thing for almost 2 hours now. I called Steph to have her bring us out another light. I was like, I don't know how much longer this Olight was going to last us, but hey, it's been going almost 2 hours. So obviously I knew he got a good shot. I don't know on the camera wise, we wasn't able to get it pulled up in time, just because the doe had walked out in front of us really quick. Didn't want to move, didn't want to take a chance. He was able to ease up there, and I
wonder where the arrow's at now.
Yeah, I think the arrow went all the way through, but anyways, main thing is he got him a deer, so we're super excited about it, and now it's going to be the cleaning part.
Yep.
Got his first doe from our property, and it was one of those deals. He's been up since 3 a.m. and I told him just get down and doze off. He got down there. He was probably asleep about 20 minutes, and I was like, hey, wake up, there he is. And so he hopped up, and he didn't make any noise. I was real proud of him, and he was able to go ahead and take a shot. Got a really good shot. It's one of those deals, once he hit it, you could tell. You could actually hear the arrow go through, which we'll have to find the arrow another day. But what do you think about the crossbow, son?
It doesn't jerk back, so that's good.
Yeah. So also, before we get dressing her out and stuff, it's a doe. It's a small doe, and you know, here's the deal. We just want to get some meat and get a deer underneath him, and he's good to go. We'll show you this new light Olight actually sent us today. We got it in the mail, and it actually mounts to a crossbow and your pew-pews and things like that. I'll take that off and show you. But it's super bright.
Show
This
that way so we can see.
Super bright. Look at that tree line there. But I'll show some. It's got, I think it's got 3 levels. It's got the strobe, medium, and then you can go bright, off, on. But it's super bright. This isn't the actual video I'm going to do for this. It just came in handy tonight, so we're going to go ahead and get this started.
Why are we cutting it? Cause we eating the deer. Oh.
You watching, Braylee?
In the nuts. I'm not eating the blood.
Guys, that's going to wrap it up from here, and we're going to go back to the house, and we're going to go ahead and clean the deer, and we're going to call it a night. We may show a little bit of it cleaning it, but we're going to try to hurry up and get this cleaned up. Also, again, we want to thank Hisea for actually sending us these boots that we're wearing. These things are super comfortable. Like always, Steph also has a pair of them. You know, they're just like Muck boots, but just not the price of Muck boots. They're really comfortable. Like I said, we got a lot of thorns and stuff down there around our blind. Not yet has one of them actually punctured through. So once again, this is Hisea, and we'll leave a link down below so you can go check them out. They're really thick at the bottom too, so they're not that heavy, and they're also waterproof and lifetime warranty. So go check them out, and yep, that's going to wrap it up here.